Kazakh national handcrafts make up the precious roots of steppe culture. They provide an inside look into nomadic lives. The art of the nation who once lived upon the great steppe is pictured here through wood and iron processing, jewelry and felting. Many programs modernize the culture of hunting, falconry, horse training and racing. Take a look inside the Kazakh culture on the program KazArt.
Кішкентай кезімде енді шынымен де әжемнің тоқыған алашаларын, киіздерін, сырмақтарын көріп, кішкентайымнан соларға қызығатынмын өзім.
When I was a little kid, I saw weaving carpets and felts of my grandmother and was interested in them. I helped her with pulling wool and spinning wool as well. My grandmother taught me all of these things. When I went to school in 1988, my parents came to Almaty and heard from their acquaintances as the Republican Art Boarding School was opened in Almaty. And they were asked if they have a child that they could bring it to school. I love drawing since my childhood, and my parents brought me to this art boarding school.
Сол жерге балаларыңыз бар болса, алып келсеңіздер болады деп айтып қалды. Кішкентай кезімде енді сурет көп салатым да, оған көп ойланған жоқ әке-шешем. Я, біздің бір қызымыз бар деп айтты да, содан алып келді осында.
Aygul Kyrykbayeva is a member of the Kazakhstan Republican art community and a needlewoman of handicraft arts. Aygul is a laureate of the 7th Shabit Youth Festival. Her works are in the Abulhan Kasteyev Museum, which is in Almaty, a cultural center of the first president in Astana, and her compositions are kept in the museums of the country such as Iran, Azerbaijan, Turkey, and England.
Aygul Kyrykbayeva'nın өзіндік жеке дара мәнерінде эксперимент ретінде көрсету арқылы ол бүкіл гобелен өнерінің жан...
Aygul Kyrykbayeva shows widely as an experiment in her own unique style, all of her tapestry art. Typically, her beads compositions show the steppe song and make felt have different types that the felt can connect to one another. There are square connections and steppe connections. Through the work, the artist kept a great freedom as a steppe song.
Сатылы байланыс, үлкен еркіндікті аңсаған дала самалындай әуенді әлі де сақтап келеді.
After college, Aygul was enrolled in the art academy named after Jurgenov. She received knowledge from Saule Bapanova in her workshop. Aygul has learned the art from the masters of tapestry art such as Ali Bai and Saule Bapanova, and then she started to pay attention to her creation works. Typically, you have to work at a workshop on your creation work, and in that moment in the composition, what you have in your idea comes to you. In that moment, you will think, what will be if I will make it this way or that way? After working in the workshop, we come home and we make other works. Then I started to participate in different exhibitions with my friends. Tapestry is one of the great arts of our country. At first, it was developed in France and Western European countries, and later it was spread all over the world. In simple language, tapestry is weaving art pictures. There is not any difference between a Kazakh carpet. We can say tapestry is a modern carpet-free cloth, and this word can be approved by the Kazakhstani weaving craftsmen. They keep the method of weaving tapestry technology and add their own effort in developing this art in our country.
Күнделікті әжелердің жаңағы жасап жатқан кілемдері, алашалары, құрақтары дегендей. Ол өзімен бір ерекше болды да, сосын мына гобелен жағында сурет.
The daily carpet-free cloth and works which have been done from different fabrics with shapes and carpets and tapestry art is interesting for me, as you can work with colorful threads and make compositions. Probably that's why I decided to continue this art. I use saturated color in this art. Meanwhile, here I like the color wool, and threads and mix colorful wool to get your necessary colors, and all the process is very interesting for me.
Жүнді бояу, жіпті бояу, сол қызық. Жүнді тарау, оның ішінде жаңағы түрлі түсті жүндерді араластырып отырып, керекті түсіңді тауып алу, сол қызық өзі процесс.
Гобеленнің ою өрнектерінің кескіндемелік дәрежеге жетуі. Ол қазақ еліндегі гобелен өнерінің бекігенінің белгісі деп түсінуге болады. Қазақ өнерінің
Tapestry art achieved the ornament art, which is one of the tapestry arts of Kazakhstan's country. The well-known craftsman Jibek started this first tapestry art. Then the school of Bapanov, Bazarbayev, and Zaurbekov school taught art people such as Gulzhan Angarova, Gulshat Jurayeva, Aygul Kyrykbayeva, and Kazakh TV. Through their compositions, they started to become well known in our country. Their compositions are unique and they do not repeat each other.
Мәнері арқылы өзінің жеке дара сараптамаға салатындай іс әрекеттері арқылы көріне бастайды. Олар бір-біріне ұқсамайды, олар бір-бірін қайталамайды.
First of all, an artist draws on the canvas of a carpet what she is going to weave. Then colorful threads will be weaved onto the tapestry. In ancient times, craftsmen used color white for the threads such as leaves or crust of the wood. Currently, there are a lot of choices in color.
Кескіндеме өзіме қатты ұнайды. Соны бірақ жіп арқылы көрсеткім келеді.
I like painting, as I would like to show it through threads. It takes a long time to find the colors from the threads. It is an interesting process. Before weaving, we draw sketches of the tapestry. While drawing it, it will be researched in colors. We paint them with gouache or watercolors. After that, we have a look at the sketch, and through the colors, we find wool and threads.
Артындағы эскизге қарап отырып, жаңа жүнді, жіпті іздеп отырамыз.
Kazakh felt carpets have patterns. Embroidered felted carpets have a full philosophy. As is the view of nature, you can see from one felted carpet. There are stones, rivers, lakes, and a green jailau which is drawn. Each ornament kept its own meaning. We can see a composite scene with deeper meaning of nature, drawn from Aygul's tapestry artworks.
Өзімнің жұмыстарымда көбінесе өзімнің ойымды.
I would like to express my thoughts in my compositions. Subsequently, in my childhood, I looked a lot at the sky and nature, as I was looking from time to the natural movements, as well as some imagery. It is interesting for me. I would like to show them in my compositions. One art historian spoke about me that I am a romantic from my works. Aygul Kyrykbayeva's works are full of mystery. Her compositions will not stay indifferent to the viewers, as each of her tapestry works give deep thought. Each viewer who looks at her compositions will notice Aygul's works have a deeper meaning.
Сондай шығармаларының бірі Тәңірлік деген шығармасы. Онда жалпы шығарма алғашында қараған кезде жартас бетінде бейнеленген бұғының бейнесін көрсетеді. Бұл өзі тенгрианство деп атамыз, Тәңірге табынушылық кезеңінде бұғы бейнесі жалпы жартастар бейнесінде жоғары көп кездесетін бейнелердің бірі. Бұндай сюжеттер жалпы.
And one of these compositions is the work called Children. Constantly, when you look at this composition, you can see an image of a deeper depiction on the rock. As during the worship to the holy, an image of a deer was often depicted on the rocks. Such kind of composition is rare in Aygul's works. It doesn't look like truthfulness, like the image of a deer. The composition luckily took a place in the depicted rocks. When you looked at once, you will see the image of a deer that is keeping away, and you can see the image of birds. and here you can see humans' image such as a silhouette. It shows that there is great thoughts in Aygul's compositions, and she tried to find a decision. This composition shows gentle colors and painting art technology of Aygul. Art and crafts are overwhelming there. The warm blue colors, which don't look like each other, when you look at the once, the colors find a rich color in the work.
Кескіндемелік мәнер басым деп айтуға болады. Көк түстің жылы реңдері бір-біріне ұқсамайтын, бірақ бір қарағанда бір-біріне өте жақын көрініс тапқан құбылмалы бай колоритін көрсетеді.
And also the tulip composition is a special one, which we have drawn in the still life genre. The uniqueness of this work shows that Aygul is close to the newest things experiment as well. The cubism genre took a first usage in tapestry art.
Жалпы кубизм стилін біз әдетте батыстан келген ағым деп айтамыз. Оның өзінің заңдылығы.
Generally, the cubism style came to us from the West. There is its own regularity. Typically, to keep these regularities and to produce great compositions is the artist's masterpiece. If we talk about a composition, there are chessboards scattered, and the thoughts are kept exact, and the viewers of the silhouette have a mystery which brings the viewers to think that it shows that the works have been done with a great require.
Оны жұмбақ секілді шеше отыра шығарманың үлкен талғаммен жасалғанын көре аламыз.
We have to look at this composition of Aygul's mystery bird. If you will notice, it doesn't look to her like the previous two compositions. There are a lot of saturated colors. You will get the impression from the composition that the artist has his own unique perspective. It is drawn with great colors on the tapestry and the beautiful silhouette of a parrot. It shows a masterpiece of the artist in using colorful threads in the composition, the mystery bird.
Мұнда нәзіктік, сұлулық, ырғақтық жақсы байланыс тапқан.
Subsequently, gentleness, beauty, and rhythm have a good connection. The composition is rich with dark red colors. Here is the feeling of a Kazakh girl's love in the family, which takes place in the composition through colors. At first sight, it took attention of the viewer by gentleness, and secondly, with rich colors. These compositions show Aygul's great masterpiece.
Aygul'дың шеберлігінің бірден-бір көрсеткіші деп бағалауға болады.
Aygul is known for her own signature in the tapestry art. She is an artist and a teacher, and she is busy with her students for several days with diploma work. The technology of making dry felt is also difficult.
Қазіргі мынау жасап жатқан жұмысы Ақеркенің дипломдық жұмысы.
Currently, Akirke is working at her diploma project. The felt which she should make has a special method using a needle. This work of Akirke is one of the first compositions, such as an experimental work of the Jurgenov Academy.
Және де шығармашылық жұмысы ретінде алып көріп жатыр. Түскейіздер де бар, гобелендер де бар, кесте бар ішінде, батик те бар. Соның бәрін енді.
Constantly, I would like to work in tapestry art, batik, and embroidery arts, as well as carpets and ornaments. I have a hope as in the future, what I have in my thoughts will be done and be realized. I am sure that I will pay attention to creative compositions, despite teaching students. But working with these girls brings me a great impression. That's why I share with them what's on my mind and what I know. Subsequently, they use different technologies on their diploma project.
Қатты үлкен әсер берді. Сол себептен жаңа білгенімді өзінің ойымдағы жүрген нәрсеммен көп бөлісем де осы студенттермен. Соған байланысты осы дипломдық жұмыстарды әртүрлі техникада қолданылып жатыр да.